Well, my career path has certainly been a bit unusual. Ended up getting a position at German American as a vault teller, and pretty quickly discovered that I really liked banking. It was a good fit. It fit well, and so probably 2 years into that, made an inquiry of the president at that time, Olio Beckman, as to, hey, if I leave to go to IU and come back, will you have a spot for me? And his response basically was, well, Mark, we probably will, but I can't guarantee it, but why don't you just let the company pay for your college? And so that basically, I had taken some classes out at VU JC here in Jasper, and so that really then embarked upon furthering my career, a class or two per semester at a time, and was just open to whatever opportunities came before me.
I'm proud of my dad for the dedication that he had not only to German American, but also the dedication that he had to his schooling. Not many people know that it took him 18 years to get his college degree. It took him 9 years to get his undergraduate or his associate degree, and then it also took him 9 years to get his bachelor degree. He did mostly nights and weekends, so it was quite a long haul for him to get that degree, and he was very proud when he did get that degree.
One thing Mark has strived to do over the years is not only that the growth took place, more meaningful. When I was asked to join in 2004, the bank was like a $950 million bank. Today it's a $3.2 billion bank. With that growth, what has transpired is the fact that he's taken the community bank spirit, which is just a small town community bank that really adheres to the customers and the community that it represents, and was able to spread that throughout numerous counties, and not just a local bank and not just a southwestern Indiana bank. It's all southern Indiana almost now.
The best advice that my dad has ever given, probably to my sisters and to myself, is to not give up, which is obvious in his commitment to German American and his schooling. And there was times when I wanted to give up with my schooling. I'm an attorney and I wanted to quit, and always in the back of my mind was my dad saying, you're not allowed to quit. And I'm proud that he ingrained in us that whatever we do, we have to do it to the fullest extent.
Mark is a team player. He believes in that. He will come to the team first. And you have to know your company, and starting from the bottom is a good way to go. And I think that's a big part of the success story that Mark has had, and it rubs off on the people that work with him.
The most important skill and the thing that I've learned is it's not the hard skills, it's the soft skills. It's the communication skill and the people skills that really make the difference between, if from a business perspective, and I would say from a life perspective, how well people will understand you and how well you'll understand people. And so that's the most critical skills, or the soft skills, but you do still need those hard skills. So.
Mark in 2009 was asked to go to Washington, D.C. and be part of a program put on by the President of the United States. He was one of 12 community bank members asked to come and talk about, I think, the local economies and maybe some of the issues that community bankers were having with lending to maybe smaller companies. And I think that was just a really feather in his cap in '09. And most recently, in 2016, Mark was the recipient of the National Community Bankers Award. It was an award that was really true to him, and I think supported again what he has done here locally.
My sister Maria and Kelly and my mother Marlene were all very proud of my dad and his achievements. And as much time as he spends at work and as much dedication as he has to German American, he's also dedicated to his family, and he loves his grandchildren. He's so proud of his oldest grandson, Will, my sister's other child, Amelia, and my daughter, Julia. I remember when we used to type letters on the typewriter, and I remember typing a letter to him basically making him promise that he would build a pool in the backyard, and now I built my own pool, so I don't need his pool anymore.
Being involved in the community, to me, what it means is doing everything we can to make our local community better, because when our local community is better and is growing and is financially vibrant, that positively impacts everything and every person who lives here.
A good man always has some weaknesses. There's not many, so I'm not picking on him, but you know, I'll hit him hard with the IT first part. I think the closest thing he has to IT comes by the name of Terry and Melissa. And you know, there's this other gentleman by the name of Clay, who's the president of the company, that when Mark and Clay get together, they try to do something in the IT area. It normally takes the German American Bank IT team to come in and clean their mess up.
The advice that I would give to young people today would be to be open to any opportunity and every opportunity that is presented to you. Even if it doesn't necessarily seem that it's taking you in the direction that you think you want to go, or that it's not a step forward, take that opportunity, because you learn things from every new opportunity that you embark upon, and you may end up going in a direction totally different than what you thought you would. When I started German American 45 years ago, I didn't think I'd be sitting here, certainly in this seat today, and certainly probably not 45 years later. But you find things that are a good fit for you, that in places you would never suspect that you might find them.